Hello and welcome to this guided meditation where we will be understanding our emotions and the emotional experience. Emotions are complex occurrences that can be most simply understood as a combination of physical senses and thought patterns. And when you mindfully tune in to your emotional experience, you can begin to break it down and separate yourself from its power. And with wisdom and care, you'll become able to let go of your feelings rather than allowing them to rule you. So I invite you now to just find a posture that feels both comfortable and conducive to mindfulness. Although you may know what works best for you in general, be open to any adjustments that can be made right now. So take a few moments to examine the body and what is present in the body. And now bring to mind a recent experience of joy or happiness. And try to recall as many details as you can about this event. Visualize the experience and give it space to be present in the mind and body. And that joyful experience or that happiness, considering it vividly, was it daytime or nighttime? Remembering what you were wearing or what was going on around you that day, what was the weather like? That experience of joy or happiness, recalling all of the details, be very specific. And as this emotional experience is with you, investigate it more closely. What is joy? Notice what you feel in the body. You may notice a relaxing of the shoulders, gentler or deeper breaths, or a warmth in the chest. There's nothing that you should or should not be feeling. Just recognize your own experience of joy. And tune into the mental state that accompanies this physical sensation. What is that mental state when you experience joy? What is that mental state when you notice the warmth in your chest or the relaxing of the shoulders? And as you rest with the memory of joy, what's happening in the mind? Notice if it's calm, active. Is it agitated or is it at ease? And again, there isn't a right or wrong answer for this. Simply familiarize yourself with the experience of joy, the physical sensations of joy, the mental state of joy. That's good. And now, do the same with a recent experience that was unpleasant. Maybe a time in which you were stressed, anxious, or frustrated, or sad. Now steer clear of the experiences that are powerfully charged, like an intense argument or a workplace conflict. In this meditation, we're simply starting with something minorly unpleasant, like sitting in traffic or navigating a crowded grocery store. Call to mind what that feels like. And investigate the experience in both the mind and the body. Where do you feel tension in your body? Or what does your body feel like when you consider that crowded grocery store or sitting in traffic? And what's happening in the mind as you bring up this feeling? Just noticing how the body responds as you recognize your own experience of discomfort or frustration. Investigate this experience in both the mind and the body, resting with each of them for just a moment. And now return to the body and the breath for just a moment to end this practice. Allow the mind to relax for a few deep breaths before opening the eyes. Or if this is evening for you, just a few more deep breaths to familiarize yourself with how the feeling of neutral is. Noticing that you have felt the experience of joy and you have felt the experience of frustration or anxiety, and that you've investigated where in the mind and the body these sensations live. Now you've returned to the body and the breath for a moment. And you've allowed the mind to relax for a few more deep breaths. Thank you for listening to this guided meditation. May this recording help you and those around you. Namaste.